Hello everyone, my name is Ruslan and you are on the ProBusiness.ua channel, another episode of Ukr-Poshta unboxings. 11 parcels as always, different styles. But this time, to be honest, there are no very large ones. So everything is more or less up to 500 grams in weight, something like that. And in general, there are 100 and 200. Very light, 2 small packages. What will come of this, you will see at the end of this episode. As always, I remind you about subscribing and commenting. All of this helps to support and grow the channel. For you, it's just a few clicks, but for me, it's significant growth. So, let's begin. I suggest we start right away with this package. What is it? I hear you open it. Something intriguing. Keys, indeed. Oh, by the way, Kenko, today we have something for you. Not today for you, it might be a week or two, maybe a month. And for me, it was today. As you can see, I'm even in the same clothes, Kenko. We've already come across Kenko filters. And I understand this is something from the same category. Yes, but this is clearly something either very expensive or rare. Well, you see, in short, there's a lens inside, but with the lens comes this giant box. Why it's so giant, I don't know. The previous ones were more compact, but several times. Exactly what they write here, and this is close. APP number 3. Further Chinese on the back, Chinese and all about digital Kenko. Like this. So, and here we have Zeta anti-reflective super multi-coating. So, anyway, this is how it looks. Otherwise, as I understand it, such a box. Again, they say it's something like, yes. And inside there's a lens. I take it here, it's made in Japan protector. Wow. I don't know what they are for, what they affect, because visually, they don't affect anything at all. But the point here is the ring metal. Imagine in those that were smaller before this. There was a plastic one. Here there's also a booklet with instructions about whales and seas. There was a plastic ring, and the packaging itself was simpler. Let's see how much this might cost, how much this costs. You saw I am moving onto the next package to such a paper envelope. And wires. We love the 3.5 connector like this. Most likely this one and 2 of these zeros. As we see these little things, all the stuff, 3rd, 4th, 5th time already encountering such wires where they buy ours. What are these adapters for? Hellsy, but they are good. You saw the price. We are going further. This is probably the hardest for today. To you. Well, funny. Okay. Look, it's even working. We need power banks. They are even fully charged. If I'm not mistaken, this is fully charged. Awesome. Listen, power banks, this is not even for sale. This is 100% for judges. Everything I have works from power banks, so it's okay. Actually, small, most likely, at 10,000. If they write 10,000, then in reality it's 1,008 at best. Well, that's about 2 charges for an iPhone, which is fine. So, you saw the price, not for sale 100%. So what do we have here? Yes, all sorts of things. Tank top, pajamas, nightgown. In short, what's from that category? Is it a tank top, pajamas, or a nightgown? This color suits me so well. What brand is it? Quiz is 38. That's the size I understand. It's 38. Well, this kind of tank top, girls, is the peak of fashion for this spring and summer, I swear. 100% trendy. Oh, no. First, I'll offer it to my wife if she doesn't like it or doesn't really need it, but she doesn't wear anything with such straps at all. So most likely it will go on Telegram, where you can purchase it. The price? 100 hryvnias. I think it's reasonable. The price for cotton may be cheaper, maybe 50. So, next. By the way. I don't see... Well, kind of, yes. Again, honestly. What is this gloss? No. Well, of course you can slurp such borscht normally, yes? I demand borscht. Here? Quickly? Yes, well, here is a case. There's also a display, some buttons, but again, here's a seagull inserted battery. I have such a battery. Only in scales there is normal. Glue, thread or something, or cellophane, some kind. It's some kind of cellophane. Okay. I will need to buy such a battery, test it, I understand. Well, there's a display, most likely it's like a Visa. No? Yes, here's the old one. It says authors like, okay, a weight spoon. You can add it to anything. I haven't seen one like this for sure. We definitely don't need it. Let's see how much such a spoon costs. Well, it's made of plastic. I don't think it's something very expensive, but around 150 to 200 hryvnias. Maybe I'll ask my wife. If she needs it, we'll keep it for ourselves. Some kind of pellets that are used as wow. Crazy. For such a joke. This is what a pearl, probably. Well, most likely, yes. Such pearls, God willing, unbelievable. I don't know how much pearls cost or if they are relevant. Well, I hope it's pearls and not beads for something else. There's just a clasp here. I don't think a clasp is needed there. Yes. But you can throw such a parent. Found strange spheres. Let's Google it. See how much it might cost. Okay. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea how much this could cost. Yes. Yamdalin is certainly, without a doubt, a unique name. Waterman. Yes. I don't know, it's practically spinning here, okay? Geneva. Practically in all watches, the hands are always set on the inscriptions. Why that is, I don't know. By the way, quite an interesting strap, well made. Completely metallic, but you know, like those chain bracelets made from chisels for the wrist. Quite, well, they look nice. I don't know, quite feminine, small, miniature, cute. Like these, I like them. Enough. Yes, and Omex, quartz, this kind of watch. Also, by the way, quite non-standard, small, thin. For girls, in my opinion, just what is needed. Yes, there's something written on the back as well, but very, very small. I see that it's waterproof. I see that it's Omex. And the mechanisms are Japanese. Well, quite good, in my opinion. Yes, watches. I love watches, honestly. I already have a few clients who regularly order and buy them. So when I find watches in unboxings, I understand that I can recoup a bit and sell them more quickly. Yes, let's move on. Such a thing. Well, a type of adapter for USB drives to the computer if the port is small. Well, if you have few ports, you can use it. I think I'll definitely keep this for myself. For microphones, webcams, and lighting with the computer, and a bunch of other things. So such a thing never goes unused in the closet. I don't think this will cost a lot of hryvnias. You saw the price of 100. Let's move on. And somehow I mistakenly left the obvious ones. For the end, I just forgot them. I put them here. Covered them with bigger ones. So, this lighter. The USB adapter for charging is already available. Probably 2 pieces if needed come by. That is hryvnias. So, we have left 2 packages. The white one. Horrible. The mouse. Again, the mouse. Again, wired from the bundle. Most likely, well, no, not new. Okay. I thought of saying it's new. Well, you can see it's dusty. Maybe just got dirty. Brand Vingo. Such a long enough cord. Considering there's still a lot wound up, 50 hryvnias. So, and our last package for today. This handle you hit nightmare. The back still evens out. So what do we have here? Watches. You might ask if I guessed completely, because by shape and weight, it was very tempting. Yes, Paris. Here's such a watch. Just Paris without a brand or anything. But Paris Central Square souvenir, you could say. For everything, just like from Paris, maybe bought somewhere under the Eiffel Tower. It's cool, it says here. Okay, according to Google, let's see. Well, this is for queens. Look, be careful, because it shines a lot. A little bit. The bracelet is not very good here. As I see it, it can be thrown away immediately. In principle, so that you don't drag extra trash home. Such hours of crime were replaced by Yoloko quartz and went on to sit and walk with it, just like Alberto. They say to adjust, but there's no crown here, so some Alberto. I don't know what Alberto. Very strange. There's no crown, and there's an inscription on the back. The inscription on the back says Alberto Cavalli 06903P. The marking is there, but there's no crown. So you put on the crown, insert the battery, and continue carrying it like that. That's all, friends. Thank you for watching until the end. Have a great day, everyone.